Hello everyone, so welcome back to my channel. So basically this video we are going to talk about the special triangles. So basically what do we actually mean by special triangles? So special triangles is any right triangle which contain the angle 30 degrees, 45 degrees, and 60 degrees. So if a right triangle have these three angles, so we call this special triangles. So the reason why we call these angles special, because the trig ratio for this angle, we have some special value. So a lot of these numbers are really nice number, like tangent 45 degrees is 1, right? Sine 30 degrees is 1/2. Cosine 60 degrees is also 1/2. So these are all nice numbers. We can express these as fractions, right? So the question is how you can actually memorize this table. So a lot of time teacher will not give you this table like this, but you need to memorize it sometimes. So basically in this video, I'm going to show you how you can memorize these tables, and I'm going to prove you this table as well. Okay, so the first question we got is how we can actually generate a 45 degrees right triangle. So to generate a 45 degrees right triangle, the idea is coming from the square in the left pictures. So in the left picture, we have a square. So four sides, we have a 1 centimeters long. So basically, if we cut the line through the red line, so if I cut this line here, we could generate a 45 degrees right triangle in the right hand side. So could you see that? So basically the opposite and adjacent is the same, right? It doesn't change the value if I cut through this line here. Could you see that? So basically the first formula I could generate is tangent 45 degrees. So what is the value of tangent 45 degrees? By looking at the right image here. So tangent 45 is opposite divided by adjacent. So which is 1 divided by 1. So 1 divided by 1 is also 1, right? So tangent 45 degrees equals to 1. So this is the first value you get in the right triangle. Okay, so next we want to calculate the sine 45 degrees. So sine 45 degrees, we need to use the opposite side and the hypotenuse side. So 1 divided by your hypotenuse. But hypotenuse is missing in this situation. So how could you find hypotenuse for this situation? So in order to calculate the hypotenuse, so we can use the Pythagoras theorem. So I take the 1 square plus 1 square, right? So each side we have 1 square, and we take the square root, so 1 plus 1, so which is root 2. So I know that the hypotenuse is root 2. So, and then we can calculate the sine 45 degrees. So sine 45 degrees is 1 centimeters opposite divided by hypotenuse, so which is root 2. So that's why we got 1 over root 2 for sine 45 degrees. So same thing for cosine 45 degrees. We take the adjacent side divided by hypotenuse, we got 1 over root 2 as well. So to summarize, so this is what we got so far. Tangent 45 degrees is 1. Sine 45 degrees is 1 over root 2. Cosine 45 degrees is also 1 over root 2. So we have completed the proof for these three values.